Welcome back, everyone, to Divinity Original Sins 2. We are playing on a mode plus with twice the amount of enemies. But is it also twice the amount of fun? Yes, very much so. I love the current run. We have a great group. I think the builds are working out wonderful. And we're going to go through the labyrinth of Bacchus Rex. I decided that I wanted to give it a try. And we are going to... Oh,
Careful now.
wow.
That's a trap.
We're going to go through all of it. There is one fight in here against a couple of skeletons that I'm looking forward to. I skipped it the last time when I played it. Like I said, I don't know all that much about the labyrinth, but I am very willing to this time go fully through with it. So Bacchus Rex put up this labyrinth to kind of hold of the adventurers, so to speak, and we need a couple of keys. I know that much. Well. So this guy over here just triggered, which means we are probably going to have some sort of a confrontation. Very unlikely that they are just gonna give up. So we might as well start by preparing everything. I remember... So let's do the intro of the dungeon first. Like, there are a couple of keys that he has put in here, which you are supposed to find. The keys mainly lead you through a series of different portals in order to then get skulls. We need to do that, but before we could have done that, the modder of this particular area has included so many undeads into that fight already, and since apparently he could not include them into spawning like an ambush, we're now fighting them right away, which is kind of cool. I like it. So I know that most of them are indeed fire-based, so what we're going to do is we're using our preparation time here in order to put up as much ice and as much anti-fiery space as possible. We're going to rain here one more time. That should, in case of them using fire skills, we can then use the steam so that we're not being targeted. I want to fight actually like a little bit outside here and let them come through the door. So might as well just start by summoning and by entering the combat slowly but surely. There you go. So we take power infusion ×2 for the incarnate. I think the most important part is that we have enough elemental resistances. There you go. Everyone's in the combat now. Let's move back with Sibyl, shall we? To here. So we're taking water arrows, and we're also taking a self buff, which means next round we can engage them. It looks like we just pulled all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And look at that. We already lost all of our magical armor. Might as well do a little bit of a tactical retreat here. So yeah, Saiken is getting out of here. I guess we cancel his magical, we refresh his magical armor and cancel the burning effect. And with Soothing Cold, we should technically be fine. Now there's a lot of fire back on the ground. And a little bit of a steam cloud. Here's some water left. Yep, apparently not enough to keep a totem. So unfortunately we blocked all of that, so we might as well give Saiken a chance to get out. Find some more appropriate positioning. There you go. And end the turn. Let's take a look at the fire skeletons. I assume they are weak against water. So minus 60%. Wow, that's nice. And they gain hit points from fire. Good. Oh, wait a second. We could charge in. That's a good idea. So this incarnate is charging in and is starting to hit the enemy with healing. As always, healing deals damage to undeads. The idea of this fight for us is we are going to position ourselves like down there, cluster up, and hope we're out of range. The problem with the setup for us is they will fight down the hill from here, so have a longer range. And as far as I'm concerned, they do have a lot of spells as well. It seems that they have both earth and fire magic. Most of them are using that combination. So we might it might have been a good idea to chuck some fire resistance potions. And one of the things that I also do not like is they do have a lot of AoE abilities, which means we cannot take too many totems. That's a bummer. Good. Seville is moving up here. Well, is that going to hit him? No, still not. There you go. That's an uninterrupted path. Nice. The water arrows alone did 30 damage, so that's almost half the damage that the whole physical side did, plus plus all of the strength, all of the finesse, damage bonus, and so on and so forth. So the water arrows definitely are worth their money. Might as well use another water arrow. I wonder, can't they just open the door? Well, it would suck if they can't open the door, because then we do have like a very long stalemate that is going to happen here. Let's hope that they can open the door here. Going to buff ourselves and put a sporadical totem once in a while, just to chip in some damage. At the moment we're still fine, but I'm worrying a little bit about this here. Good, there we go. That's yet another ward of totem. In minimum, they'll get of one shot, and since it's always about 30-ish damage, I'm actually quite happy with it. Excuse me. Putting up some damage with another healing spell. I think that's a great option to dish out some extra damage. Wow. And look at their damage. Yeah, wow. We definitely do not want to approach anywhere near there. Alright, thinking here. So they deal about 50 damage per hit. Plus, half of them, as far as I can tell, are sorcerers. And I've seen Searing Daggers, I've seen Fireballs, and I've seen a lot of the Impalements. So that's half and half. That is going to be painful. Like very, very painful. Don't even know how we're supposed to deal enough damage to kill all of them if they would rush down, because they also have a lot of hit points. If you look at it, nearly 300. I mean, in all fairness, they are level 6, so that's okay. Let's delay the turn and get Syken out of the way. We continue to place totems there. And I also want to erase most of the fire, because that here is annoying. I've seen that the melee characters, so the decapitators, they are having a movement ability that would let them bypass the door. So we might want to hope for them to use this ability. So this would be a very, very slow fight if we continue to indirectly battle them with all of the totems. But quite honestly, also, I do not know what else I would be supposed to do here. Like if we charge in head first, this is going to be a very short endeavor. I can't see us surviving it. Specifically, not if most of their skills are AoE. Good. So we're moving up here. The Incarnate does have a Whirlwind attack, which is dealing 50 damage to everyone. Good job. And there's the dive. The Decapitator just moved up. And yeah, I told you, like, he's immediately using another attack, another AoE attack. And I can see the synergy between them. Look at that. I mean, he's using Supernova, everything burns, and they just stand in the burning effect, regaining health. And not just a little bit, like 26 per tick. That is immense. There you go, wonderful. We just ignited everything. So good. They, on top of it, they even have 250 armor. Wow. That is massive. I mean, their effective hit points is 550. Just like against physical damage. Plus, they heal a shit ton from standing in fire. And on top of it, they do have spell-like abilities. They are really good. The thing that is keeping us very much alive here is simply that they are being blocked by that door. So this might trivialize the encounter to a degree. I can't charge in because that would kill us. But I certainly can win a war of attrition. Oh no. No, we have a fire one. Why did I even dare to attack? Wow. 3 here, 3 here. And that's not even all of it. Out of I don't know, probably them being bored, they now start to use their fire spells on their own friends to heal them. Have you just seen that the guy healed him for almost 90? I mean, that's crazy. Let's kill at least one, please. Wow, 181. Nice. Really good hit. Did he just explode for 203? Or did I misread? I read that. Because if he would just have exploded for 203, like that's the biggest corpse explosion I've seen in a while. Wow. And another one dives in. Plus, please, impairment. There you go. I was just waiting for it. Yep, they are strong. And also their synergy is strong. Like, the more fire you do have, the better they are. It's that simple. However, they are also very one-dimensional. If we would really have problems with them, we would need to craft fire resistance potions and, yeah, just make ourselves immune against their attacks. Soothing Cold, by the way, which we have next turn. Such a good spell if we're clustered up and receive AoE takes anyways. Good, that takes away a lot of the oil. Love that ability. Path is interrupted. There you go. Very good. So... Almost. Almost. Well, he just killed 3 totems and puts himself back in fire. The fact that fire heals them sucks a little bit in my opinion. Well, probably the game designer wouldn't have known better, but the guy who put in all of the extra monsters should have known better. Like, it feels sometimes he modified them, or he was taking the next closest monster out of the library of monsters. And I do not necessarily think that this here is a proper setup. I mean, hard is fine, but doing something on a level where it is just borderline impossible, I think that is not optimal game design. And it feels like if the door wouldn't prevent them from coming, we would be dead, long gone. And there you go. Yet another cast. These guys are healing each other. I mean, he just received 100 points of healing. Can we hit him, please? Thank you. The whole concept of that fight is a little bit fucked up, if you ask me. Like, aggroing and they're not even being able to come to us, but still creating the NPCs, like making them so strong that it is obvious you cannot fight them face to face. It kind of makes no sense. And there's not even a kiting path or something, it's just they can't get to you. Bad luck. Plus, may I say they hit for 80 per hit? That is even more than we do. So these guys here apparently have no way of crossing the door. And the door is burning and on fire ever since, so I think it's not going to burn down anyway anytime soon. Still haven't killed anyone. Good, so this here is the line of sight for them. Of course, we're missing a standing target. Sure. No, we can't go in, so we kind of need to play this hide and seek game here. I mean, so far we are doing good. We have killed all of their melee characters. 3 down, 6 to go. But I don't see how we are going to kill these guys. So yeah, they just use all of their abilities to kill the totems, which is fine. I probably would have done a similar strategy. Again, I wish I could get Lose in here. Kind of make her walk up and just cast a couple of spells. And maybe we can teleport her in or something. We need to be super careful because if there are if someone's standing up here and multiples of them can take a turn afterwards, I am pretty sure that the person is going to die. Good. Slowly but surely we're going to approach a little bit closer. Wow, even the archers hit for about 60 per shot. That's incredible. Maybe we can get off another whirlwind attack. The last one was quite successful. Oh yeah, wonderful. Ah, too bad. Only one of them was standing in the attack. And there you go. Now we're back to healing, right? $110. Well, they are strong. Almost there. Almost there. So if they would cluster up a little bit more, we could land a couple of spells there. Sorry guys, need to mute my microphone sometime from time to time. I'm getting a little cold. So Is that a hit? Yes, that is a hit. I would like to use the water arrow. That's a very, very reasonable arrow. If more of them are would be standing there, that would actually help. Then we can deal AoE damage. Thinking there's also not really a way around. Like, in order to enter here, we already need a key. So my tactic now is to lure a couple more into going there and use the opportunity to cast AoE spells. Mostly, and I can see that we are like summoning one totem and it immediately gets killed because these guys here have hundreds of actions left over. Okay, so that's the maximum we can move with 1 AP. Wonderful. Let's hit on 3 creatures. And this is us moving back. Same story here. That's 1 AP. Might as well hit all 3. Come on. Well, 2 are better than none. Alright, 2 hits. That's solid 200 damage. And let's get back. Perfect. So some of them are severely injured, and unless they are getting a fireball in here, we should be fine. Alright, I'm hoping for the totems to deal the trick. Wow. That's almost 100 health just from 2 spells. There you go. That's 200 from 2 spells. Alright, two of them are chilled right away, and we do the hit and run. Moving in. Taking a shot, and moving back. One sec. All right. I do have the feeling that we're slowly but surely winning the war of attrition here. Two of them are severely injured, and these guys here, at least they have lost their spontaneous combustions. You can use their staffs every round, so yeah. Oh, wow. Look at the damage, like that's a piercing shot, and that's half of the health's gone right there. Not good. He's healing them back up. Fireball also gone. We're going to save some action points this turn to move in, cast maybe twice, and then move out. Because if we're only casting once every turn, it feels like we're not dealing enough damage to really kill them. Water arrows, yes, and self-buff, yes. That's perfect. We just need to heal ourselves. There we go. Wow, he's hitting for 100 with his bow. Okay, I mean, fair enough. It's high ground, but still, 100. Impressive. Very impressive. Now all three of them are standing together. Like, if we are going to take one or two really good hits here, that could mean we can take them out. We still need to continue afterwards, because like there are 6, and even if we take out 2, as much damage as they are dealing, it almost requires us to take out 4 to 5 to even go up here. However, the more we are going to take out, the less they can heal, because their healing is also cooldown reliant. If they don't have a fireball or a combustion, they can't heal. Let's give it one shot, and we save 2 points for next round. Next round we're going to burst them. We're just barely out of range. Good, let's definitely summon a totem here. And let's also buff us for next round with Encourage. That was the wrong totem. Look at that. Almost a one shot. Yeah, there you go. As long as they're standing in fire, it's going to be extremely difficult for us to do something. Good, next turn he can act and he can conjure the real incarnate. So yeah, suggestion, everyone delays until the end of the turn, and then we can all act together. We're not in a hurry, but it needs to happen all together. There's no such thing as being interrupted, because every interruption then again means that they... Oh, wow. Every interruption means that they have another turn. I really don't like where that is going, because Syken is almost dead. So, this here is going to be a very solid hit. All 4 of them being chilled. So as for Syken, I mean, realistically speaking, it's not that he has a lot of range skills, right? There you go. Let it rain, which should freeze 2 of them, yeah. And the rest is at least wet. Yeah. So couldn't let everyone act on one go because we were losing so much health due to these unfortunate penetrating shots. But let's see if that incarnate here is going to help. Come on, we just want to kill someone. Can't be that tough. Good, here we go. That's the whirlwind. 50 each, very good. Don't you? Okay, perfect. He just combusted the incarnate instead of healing. That's good. That is unfortunate. Good, so that's 2 hits, and now let's take that arrow. Wonderful, look at that. Critically executed. Gets the extra shot. Deals a little bit more damage. And then moves back. Why exactly was it her turn again? Well, could have just stayed there, but no. So let's take one ability, one action point. I think here that is still the best plan of action. There you go. And that's the second hit. And let's score yet another hit. Good. He's almost dead. The hit and run technique has worked wonderful. We need to heal up, of course, but like we have killed 2. Third one is likely to die. Yeah, there we go. Oh, wow. Survived with 7 hit points. That is surprising. We definitely need to heal up a little bit. Taking away his healing wasn't a clever idea. And we can't use Bless here because we don't have source points at the moment. Which, by the way, is also a mistake. We certainly should have gotten source points before going here, specifically when we fight difficult battles. So I'm going to do that right afterwards, getting the source points back. There we go. Yet another 450 XP. Very good. Slowly but surely, we are moving up. Now they do not have enough damage to kill all of the totems. Good, can't hit him yet. I wish they would come down here, because that makes it a lot easier. And my second concern, by the way, is I think that this is only half of the encounter. Like when we enter, there is later, there's just like the second piece of it. This is just the part which he couldn't add to the normal spawn, which would really suck. Wow, super drawn out. You know what? Let's get a little bit closer. Good. Why is he constantly taking damage? Yep, Sky Shot just missed. Not good. These guys should come a little bit closer, but I guess they know what's up. So I'll place the totems here in the hopes of them getting to the gates. Good, so I think next turn we can, if they go a little bit closer, we might start a new attack. Unfortunately, they can very much see our totems, but the totems can't see them. So they have little motivation to move from their current position. Other than just checking out the door, maybe. So we need to fall back with the totem line back to here. Yeah. Even worse, they are just moving away. So let's delay until the end of the turn. See where he's going. Delay until the end of the turn. And maybe we can get one of them. So all 4 of us are now acting directly next to one another. That's us making a little bit of an approach. She can always move back. Can we summon? Yeah, very good. I just need a little bit mobility afterwards, but for now we should be fine. We got them in one place, and let's move here. One. And yeah, let's go for 2. So that is us going in, going all in. Good. As for her, perfect. Let's move over here and start to penetrate him. It's 1 shot. 2 shots. And we can move back there in a second. Good. That's 1 more down. I think these 2 will no longer have enough pure power in order to hurt us. But they are standing at a really bad angle for us. Still impressive damage, by the way. Wow. Well, so much for the totems. I don't know. I think it will not work through the wall. So let's slowly but surely move the totems in here. And The Incarnate, with both of the power infusions, might even be able to charge through it. So, yep. Charging works well. They still have a very awkward position up there. There you go, wonderful. So he's probably going to attack the Incarnate. Doesn't fail to completely kill it. So now it is our turn. And I'd rather also lose the Incarnate, but kill this guy instead of letting the Incarnate live. He's exposable. Good, more totems. Guys, we're close to the breach. There we go. Perfect. How about we just bring you here? Hello. And oh yeah, hey. I forgot to say. We have a little bit of a revenge plan for you. Finally. Finally we get our revenge, because now this guy is going to go down. Fucking Incarnate Sorcerer. Incandescent Sorcerer, rather. Anyways. That was a difficult encounter. I wouldn't have expected them to have so many hit points, plus hit so hard and have such a good team synergy. Can't reach. Well, honestly, I don't want to try if that encounter was only half of it. So first and foremost, let's get the skulls. We need to go into these pressure plates, and basically with the pressure plates,
the gargoyle stirs, the dust of
many have come.
With these pressure plates, we're opening these doors.
Careful, I spotted a trap.
Which is cool in theory. In practical terms, you're kind of skipping a couple of them with abilities like this.
Careful, I've spotted a trap.
So there's the next goal.
Careful, I've spotted a trap.
Good. I think we got the first two there, and that would mean we need to go here.
Another skull crumbled to bits. Well, that doesn't look ominous at all.
This gargoyle.
I'm not 100% sure.
Another skull crumbled to bits.
I think that was it. No, that was not the right exit. Anyways, I think that skull should open this door here. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe it was this here. Oh no, wait. We could go through here then. Ah, I forgot the middle part. Like with both of them, I thought we were good to go through the door and could go for the architect. No, we can't. Too bad. Okay. Maybe it was over here then.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Oh yeah, I remember. It was moving through all of that and then getting over here. Gotcha. It's of course a little bit easier if you can just jump over everything. Well, I really thought it was here. Oh. Am I missing one part of it? No, I think I'm fine.
The stony gaze of the
You.
Good. Let's see. We have made it through the labyrinth. +1 constitution, air resistance. Well, that's good. Really good. Constitution and necromancy. If we would have a necromancer, that would be awesome. And the rest, unfortunately, is bad. But, I mean, why not? Let's just take it. It's a good armor. So let's put it here. I need to think whether or not Syken can use it. Like, it would be a great replacement for Maigo's breastplate. And Syken with 2 necromancy would also be good. So since we're about to level, I was anyways thinking about giving Syken like 1 point of finesse to let him wear a couple of the dresses that he couldn't wear so far. For instance, we have a lot of finesse dresses which would be simply better than the one that he's wearing, but he can't because he's not fulfilling the requirements. So we're going to put 1 point in finesse. So as for the architect, let us do the following. I like this position over here. We have one person who can teleport out in case of dire needs. And let's just make sure that in case it really spawns yet another encounter, that we have as many incarnates in there as possible. So we're going to summon this in this, and even Syken is going to summon his incarnate in there. Yep, I figured as much. Not a big surprise. Like, ta-da! There we are. 1, 2, 3. But that's 3 and not 8. Sometimes, like, it's difficult to understand what the guy that was designing it was thinking. Like, twice the amount of monsters, fine, no problem. But he was putting 9 in there. Well, normally it's 3, so that's 4 times the amount of enemies. Alright. Unfortunately, they have a high initiative, so... Wow, did he just infuse himself with swords? That is awesome. There we go. So, how about we're just dealing as much damage as possible? Critical hit, wonderful. Another critical hit. So good. And we're going to heal ourselves. There you go. Good. And now we'll take care of business. We promised her to get out.
I'll yield to none.
If we walk through the fire, we're going to die. Good enough. That's still decent damage. So he will definitely try to get over to us. Yep, no. No, we just use supernova. Never mind. There you go. Frozen. And let's heal Sybil, which means 3 of them are not much of a problem. We just can't get in. That's the main issue at the moment. So 1 and 2. Water, and let's infuse that guy here. Still trying to get the sorcerer, because he's the one who can heal the others. 1 down. And you know what? Let's crowd control him. And immediately a second turn. Why did I get another turn? Wow, look at that. Penetrating shots are nothing to sneeze at. The fully buffed Incarnate with summoning 6 almost died just from 1 ability.
Prepare yourself.
Oh, come on. No, come on. You can reach him. Well, I guess not.
Please, help! The flames will burn me forever!
Yep. And the Incarnate is down. Too bad. So, yep. Let's go. Sky shot. Nice little damage. Yeah, we kept them busy long enough. These 2 guys are going to die very soon, and then the rest is gonna be easy. The problem was when we really had too many casters at the same time. They could just heal up. Good, there you go. Let's heal him to death. Very good. Definitely worth the spell cast. Only the archers left, and with him not being able to heal himself, he should die quite soon.
I'll yield to nothing.
So next turn we're going to teleport in. Oh wow, Syken is not even participating in the whole combat. We just fight it with 3 guys. That's a good one. Lol. Wow, did I... Never mind. Never mind. Not only did Syken not participate, but I also very much screwed up the teleportation. Just lol. There we go. So let's see. I mean, we killed a lot of guys in here, so let's loot them up first. And I'm just imagining how the designer of this whole thing was thinking, yeah, it's fine to fight 11 of them at the same time. Sure. Maybe on Explorer mode.
The flames! I cannot quit. The flames! I cannot quit.
Well, I thought this was blessing him. Cannot be extinguished. You know what? I'm going to look that up and we're going to do it in the next video.